Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leanna if you're new, and I think I might be a little addicted to social media. I'm definitely not the worst, I would say, but I do spend more time than I would like on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and when I see the stats and see how much time I've spent on it per week, it's always a little bit horrifying, because then I think of all the things that I could have been doing, and sometimes I'll stay in bed for hours after I wake up just scrolling through TikTok because it's super, super addictive, and it's just not a great way to start a day if you want it to be a productive one, which most of the time I do. Also, social media is just overflowing with ads, and whether or not that has a direct effect on perpetuating my shopping addiction, I sure as hell know it's not helping. Because every time I see an ad for like a cute top or like jewelry that I like, I always click on it. I've talked about my thoughts on social media before on my podcast, so if you want to check that out, the link is in the description box below. But my main point is that it's toxic and draining, but on the flip side, there are a lot of good things about it, which is why I haven't just up and left. But I would very much like to take a little break from social media for a week and see what happens. In the past few years, I have already taken the steps to protect my mental health when it comes to the content that I choose to consume, so I do feel like my self-confidence is pretty good at the moment. At least I don't think it's being affected by what I see on social media, but who knows. So the main purpose of this hiatus is mainly to see if I'll be more productive and spend more time on things I care about, and I also hope that when I get back on social media at the end of this week, I'll feel a little less inclined to check it so much. I'll also see if this week results in increased mental clarity or increased self-confidence, which, you know, are not bad things. So besides YouTube, I use 4 social media networks: Facebook, Reddit, Instagram, and TikTok. Since I mainly communicate with my friends on Facebook Messenger, I'm going to allow myself to use Messenger because the point of this challenge isn't to cut myself off from the people I care about, but I will be staying off Facebook.com. And I've kind of been meaning to get off Facebook permanently anyway. I was mainly on there during school because there would be Facebook groups for the orgs that I was in, but now I don't need it and don't get anything from it besides the memes, but I think I'll be fine without them. As for Instagram, I do have my nail art page, and I don't want to leave people hanging, especially if they want to order something, so I asked my lovely sister to log into my account on her iPad so she can let me know whenever I receive DMs, and she agreed to help me respond to people's questions if they arise. This way I don't have to check and accidentally start scrolling down my feed, because I think that would definitely happen if I was on Instagram at all. Now for YouTube, I don't really find that I waste too much time on it, except I do find myself impulsively checking my analytics a lot, so this week I'm only going to allow myself to be on YouTube for uploading purposes. Alright, so as you saw in the beginning, my apps are off my phone now, and for my laptop I'm going to download this Stay Focused extension. I used to use this a lot when I was a student, and what I'm going to do is add Reddit, Facebook, Instagram, and even YouTube to this in order to block them, and whenever I need to upload for YouTube, I'm just going to go on incognito just to make sure that I don't accidentally visit and start checking my analytics or anything, and I'm going to block these sites for 168 hours, which is exactly 7 days. So now, with that said, let's get started on day 1. So it's only been like 20 minutes, and I just found myself unconsciously typing in facebook.com only to be met with this screen. I can't believe how unconscious that is. I really can't. I'm glad that website blockers exist, because I don't know if I'd be able to do this on my own. So it is 3 p.m. now, and I have unconsciously tried to go on social media like at least 5 times already. But anyway, I'm gonna do some editing, which, you know, is something that I'm pretty excited about for this week, because less time on social media means more time to work on YouTube stuff. Alright, this one is going up. So now it is 8 p.m. and I'm just about ready to call it a day. Today was actually pretty easy. I mean, I did find myself unconsciously going on my phone and looking for Instagram or going on Facebook and YouTube, like unconsciously. But, you know, it was actually pretty easy. And I found that every time I tried to visit social media but couldn't on my phone because the apps weren't there, or on my computer because the website blocker was blocking it, you know, it wasn't a big deal. I was just like, oh yeah, I'm doing this thing. I didn't feel this very like strong desire, like, oh, I need to see what's on there. But then again, it's just day 1, and I did go on social media this morning before 12 p.m. So, you know, tomorrow will be my first official whole day of no social media, so we'll see how that goes. Good morning, it is Tuesday, and today I woke up and there was no Instagram on my phone, and you know, it's kind of been quiet. I feel like quiet is the best word to describe it. The thing is, there's not really much else going on in my life right now, so it's kind of quiet and boring. I feel like more at peace, I guess, a little bit already, even though it's just Tuesday. It hasn't even been 24 hours. Today I have a callback audition at 12:30, and I feel like because I haven't been on social media, I've had more time to kind of memorize my lines and just prepare a little more. I still stayed in bed pretty late today. I think I was just online shopping. I mean, I didn't buy anything because I really shouldn't be buying stuff right now. But yeah, the time that I usually spend on Instagram, I kind of just, you know, spent looking at stuff on Amazon or like AliExpress or like Victoria's Secret. I feel like I may also need a little hiatus from like shopping websites. I've already tried to go on Facebook and YouTube multiple times already, only to be met by the Stay Focused page. I feel like there's a little tiny sense of FOMO, but what could possibly be there that I'm missing? Probably not much. I'm gonna work out without the distraction of social media. Later that day, I got to watch Hulu while working on some nails for an order that I got. I'm so happy with how these turned out, honestly. Probably my favorite set that I've ever made. On day 3, my nails were done from the day before for a YouTube video that I filmed, and I didn't really feel like talking to the camera, so I just recorded my hands. What I'm doing right now is working on some scripts for the videos that I had to film in the upcoming week. I like to prepare them in advance so that I don't have to do too much on filming day. Please enjoy some keyboard clacking noises because I found this to be super satisfying for some reason. Happy Wednesday. Oh wait, no, it's Thursday. Happy Thursday. This week's passing by pretty fast actually. Sooner or later it is going to be Monday. I think I'm doing just fine. I do find myself kind of bored, but I am glad that I have some extra time to put into other things just to see what it's like. But I think when Monday comes around, I'm definitely going to be downloading Instagram again. And maybe not be so inclined to check it anymore. Who knows? Or I might just go back to my old ways. But yeah, it's going pretty well today. I don't really feel any urge to kind of like go on social media, and I don't feel a sense of FOMO or anything. And the fact that my sister is checking my nail page is just like really like bringing me solace. So I'm just like, yeah, you know, everything that needs to be attended to is attended to. I'm about to film. I have the teleprompter all set up, and I wonder if you guys can tell when I'm using the teleprompter. It's actually probably pretty obvious because I'm not cutting like every 5 words, but yeah, really great purchase. So today is another editing day, and I realized that one of my videos went up yesterday. And usually on days where my videos go up, I'm kind of impulsively checking my analytics just to see how the video is doing. And honestly, it's kind of freeing not checking my analytics. Like, I think after this week, I might keep restricting myself on checking my analytics for my YouTube videos because I check it too much. But I am excited to get Instagram back because I wanna post stuff on my nail page. So yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, go on and have a productive day. Hello, it is Saturday. You know, today I spent most of it doing laundry. My dryer is like super broken, so it takes like 4 to 6 cycles for like one load to dry. And you know, now laundry is an entire day's affair. So yeah, today was laundry day. I honestly, like, there's not really much to update in terms of the whole like social media thing. Like, you know, it is what it is. I'll be back on it on Monday. But you know, I feel like I didn't even spend that much time on social media to begin with. Like, it was 1 hour a day on Instagram. Like, what's 1 hour? Like, now instead of going on Instagram, I kind of just like watch TV and or play phone games. I downloaded Crossy Road, and there was a period of time where I was really obsessed with Crossy Road. So, you know, I've been playing games, and it just kind of seems like, you know, the extra time isn't really being put to productivity, but it's just being put to other forms of enjoyment. But you know, it is nice having a little break from social media. My sister has been telling me that people have been DMing me, and I've been telling her like what to say back to them. So, you know, I'm really glad that I'm not leaving anybody hanging for my nail page. But like 2 nights ago, I started watching the Hulu documentary on Tekashi 6ix9ine just like randomly, and you know, it's pretty interesting. So that was pretty random. And today I spent a lot of time preparing what I was going to update my nail Instagram with. I came up with some FAQ slides and like some discount offers, and I'm just gonna update that all on Instagram when I get back on Monday. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, I'm still talking to my friends on Messenger, so it's not really like I'm missing out. It doesn't really feel super lonely. Also, I thought I was gonna be really productive in terms of like editing and stuff, but you know, not really, because I am kind of not really like in the mood to edit like right now. Like sometimes I go on like these editing streaks where I'm just like, yeah, I'm so down for this, like this is easy. And then sometimes it's just like, do I have to edit? And like right now it's kind of feeling like that. And yeah, but you know, gotta prepare for Vlogmas. So yeah, I'm not as productive, you know, as I hoped I would be. But, you know, it does bring me solace that I am getting an extra hour in every day just to fuck around. On the last and final day, I had 2 more nail orders to work on. Honestly, super grateful for my nail stuff these days because otherwise I would have been really bored this week. I feel like I've talked about my press-ons for like so much of this video. But yeah, that's honestly like what I spend my time working on. So, you know, here this is. So it is finally Monday. It is 12:46 p.m. So, you know, 1 week has passed. This was a very quiet and boring week. I honestly wasn't that productive. I actually found myself watching TV and playing games a lot more. So I definitely found other ways to pass my time, if not on social media. But one thing that I did notice is that I didn't feel the urge to shop as much. And so I really think that the constant advertisements and the constant clicking on those advertisements was really propelling my shopping addiction. So, you know, that's good to be aware of. I think for now I just want Instagram and YouTube back because I do want to check my YouTube comments and talk to you guys and check my analytics as well. But I'm probably going to try not to check so often and so compulsively. I think I'm going to hold off on downloading TikTok and Reddit again, just because I think it'll be good to minimize the amount of social media networks that I'm using. Honestly, I don't really spend that much time on Instagram to begin with. It's like an hour a day. And it's not like the extra hour that I gain per day from not going on Instagram was super monumental for my productivity either. It's just kind of crazy to me how unconsciously I visit social media. Rarely am I visiting Instagram because I need to see something on Instagram. More often than not, it's just, oh, you know, it's there, I'm bored, let's just scroll for a while. And then sometimes I just find myself mindlessly scrolling without even remembering that I opened the app in the first place. Also kind of shocking was the sheer amount of times that I tried to visit facebook.com this week. I mean, there is absolutely nothing on there, and like every time I try to go on there, it was just kind of unconscious. You know, old habits die hard. It's what I've been doing ever since I was 11. And I think I'm gonna keep using the website blocker to block Facebook because I think I'm gonna forget on my own. Honestly, I'm more excited to get back on my nail Instagram page than my main page. There's usually nothing that exciting going on my main page, but on my nail page, I follow a lot of other nail pages for inspiration, and I've just really missed seeing other people's work this week. So, conclusion time. Would I recommend taking a break off social media? I would start by checking your screen time and deciding if you're okay with the amount of time that you're spending on social media. If you are, then great. If you're not, then maybe take a break. I personally don't really have anything else going on in my life right now, partially because of COVID, partially because of unemployment. And that unemployment is partially because of COVID. So I've got time for social media, a lot of time, like literally all my time. Maybe this would have been better to do when I was in school and actually had things to make time for. But you know, yeah, I'm like a free adult and I'm just doing whatever I want right now. So I'm just gonna get on social media. That brings me to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!